Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the Road to Glory, and we are still riding high after yesterday's game. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. It was our final game to go 12-0 to pick up this Rudy Gay, and we managed to win it in the best style possible. Well, one of the tensest and most nerve-wracking for me style, basically. But we managed to get it done. First attempt for us this month, which is awesome. So we've got the 15k, 25 tokens, Galaxy Opal, Rudy Gay, and the pink diamond Hakeem. So today we are going to be unpacking that Rudy Gay. We'll get rid of this Hakeem because we're just going to have to discard him, of course, because we already have him. Now, sadly, at the moment, I've been trying to buy all the badges that I know Rudy Gay needs, but the auction house and the servers have gone to shit, as they usually do. And your MT and auctions are pretty much held hostage, which is super frustrating. So there's Hakeem, a great card. Even at this stage of the game, you could maybe still get away with using him. And there we go. We get hit with an error code as we just try to get Hakeem into the club. So who knows what's going to happen with him, because we actually have to discard him. He can't just go back into the club. So I'm not sure if he'll just pop up next time we log into Myteam, or if he will just discard himself or somehow glitch into our auctions. That'll be interesting to see. So of course it still says 1, but that is the Rudy Gay pack. That's nothing to do with Hakeem. So when we log in here, it should pop up with a Hakeem, but with these servers, who knows what it's going to do. And that is, of course, if it ever wants to actually load us into these servers. I thought we were past this. Earlier on in the day, we were fine. Okay, we get to see the animation all over again. I hope we're not stuck in this as a loop. I hope we can get out of this. Earlier in the day, the servers were fine. I managed to clear out all of my MT and auctions. It was great. We bidded on quite a few cards. I've got some bids on cards at the moment. But now it seems like all of the error codes have come back. So not only the ones just from the auction outcomes, it seems like the one to bid on cards has come back as well. Can we just get through that without seeing an error code, please? There we go. Okay, cool, right. So we've got to sell Hakeem for 3,000 MT. So we get 18,000 MT, basically, for going 12-0 for us. Not too bad. And if we come down and have a look at that Hakeem card, where is he going to be? He's in the rewards. He is in the pink diamond section, and he is one of the first boys. Where is Hakeem? Is Hakeem here or am I blind? Yep, he's in the wrong section, that's why. He's down here in the Player of the Month section. 29 games with him. He shot 50% from 3, which isn't bad. 68% from the field. 9 points per game, and 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He's an incredible card. We had a diamond shoe. We had the diamond KDs on him as well to boost his 3-pointer. So he was a great card for many months for me. And of course, when the Galaxy Opal Hakeem came out, I was very excited about that. But there's just too many other good centres in the game. Speaking of good centres, as you can see here, I'm just trying to bid on all these badges that I know that Rudy Gay does need. I'm actually in the process of bidding on this Paul George, the Galaxy Opal. We've got a bid of 510k at the moment, and it's got 20 minutes left. And with these auction house problems, he might just slip through. I don't know, but the problem is, if I get outbid, there's no way I'm going to be getting that MT back, because as you can see, it is still completely fucked. So yeah, super frustrating. But, you know, let's just focus on the positives. We have got a Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay. Definitely one of the best player of the months that they have released. Of course, Galaxy Opal last month was George Gervin, who was pretty damn trash. He doesn't really come near my squad. But this guy is going to go straight into my starting lineup. Let's go. I played against him once in my 12-0 run. So I played against one guy who'd already gone 12-0 this month. There we go. Grizzlies small forward. Galaxy Opal. Rudy Gay joins the squad. Another Galaxy Opal that we can add to the club. That is fantastic. Has it got a nice animation? Not really. Just sort of dribbles it around. But that card art is awesome. I really like that. Mid-dunk, that is fantastic. So happy to add him to the squad. And like I said, I would add all the badges that I know he needs to him now, but we can't actually get the badges from the auctions into our squad. So let's just add him into our squad now. Let's put him into this squad here. Rudy Gay comes in, and let's take a look at his stats. So 6'8", age 16. Okay, he's very young. I mean, he's been pro for 12 years. He's been playing since he was 4. That's pretty impressive, to be fair. 18 Hall of Fame badges. Now, the notable omission from this is limitless range and deep range Deadeye, I believe, but he does have defensive stopper. Pick dodge is nice as well. Pick and roll maestro, post riser, relentless finisher. There's some good badges there. Deep range comes at gold, which is okay. Ankle breakers on there, so he doesn't have dimer, which he definitely does need. And we do have a couple of badges that we can add to him now. So he comes with 8 badge slots, which is good, because I know there's a lot of badges that this boy does need. So let's add Limitless to him. Does he need any of these? He needs Brick Wall. Okay, why not? If he's going to be setting some screens for some plays, we want him to be setting the most effective ones possible, and that is all we have at the moment. So let's get this gold bumped up. This badge bumped up to gold. It's not too much of a knock that he doesn't have it Hall of Fame. I don't think that's too much of a problem. And I will pick up the other badges as and when I actually can. So our final squad is really taking shape. Now Paul George will be coming in at the 1 here. And of course Galaxy Opal Shaq is going to be coming in at the centre position. And we're still going to have a lot of MT to play with. So the squad is in really, really good shape. And hopefully July's Player of the Month, not July's, August Player of the Month. Rudy Gay is July's. August Player of the Month will be good and wantable, so we'll want to go for him. Hopefully it'll be a good Galaxy Opal that'll be usable. But of course he's going to have to be very good if he's going to knock any of these 5 guys out of the starting lineup. But of course that all does depend if we get this Derrick Rose and if we get this Paul George. Of course we also do then need Kyrie Irving. He is the last piece of the puzzle. But it does look like his price is coming down. Of course, his price shot up ridiculous amounts. It went up to like 350k, which was crazy. And there's obviously no way I'm going to be paying that. If we can get Derrick Rose for 100k, if we can get PG for 600k-ish, I mean, it looks like these might be finishing. There's a lot finishing in the next sort of hour or so. So maybe we will be able to get this one for 500k. And if we don't, we can definitely... Well, we can't put bids on the others because we're not going to be able to get that MT back. That's actually super frustrating. I just remembered that. I think with these server errors, it might be the time to start bidding on these cards and just buying them because I might as well get this Shaq while I've still got quite a while left to play with him. Let's go 140k on this Kyrie. So we've still got 100k left. We've still got plenty of money in the bank. Where's this Galaxy Opal? There he is. We've still got a lot of badges to sell. We've got a lot of limitless ranges that we got the other day for very, very cheap that we need to sell. And let's go and take Rudy Gay into the arena. So let's just chuck him in there in place of T-Mac, and let's go and check out his hot zones and his release. Now, of course, at the start of the game, he did have that Amethyst that came out, and that was super, super good. That was a really expensive card at the beginning of the game. It's crazy to think that was so long ago that card came out, and that was like a top-tier card, and that was an Amethyst. So it shows how far we've come in this game. Hot zones everywhere apart from the top of the circle and a little bit to the left. But everywhere else, he's got the hot zones. And, of course, he has a very nice release. Very similar to Dr. J. And, of course, Dr. J is a very nice and reliable card. I say this as I brick my first 2 shots. But I am used to playing with Bob Pettit and Tom Gugliotta, who have super, super quick base 11 releases. So, Rudy Gay's is a little bit slower, but it's definitely going to be nice and consistent. And pretty much should be automatic when I do get it down. And like I said, with the hot zones and with a 90 or 3 ball, he is going to be pretty much unstoppable. We didn't actually look at the stats. We looked at his badges. We didn't actually look at the stats. But after the coach boost, he's going to get a 97 open shot 3. 93 contested, so we might have to put a shoe on him to boost that. Or maybe the off dribble one we can boost. Standing layup, driving layup, awesome. Driving dunk, 98, don't need to touch that. 96 ball control, don't need to touch that. Everything pretty good down here. He's even got a fadeaway at 94. Offensive consistency's there. Rebounding even. He's got a bit of rebounding on him. On-ball defensive IQ 91. We can maybe boost that a bit. Steal 94. Block 90. Shot contest 95. Lateral quickness 95. Speed 99. Speed with ball 93. So we can put a shoe on him to boost his speed with ball. We might do that. 84 strength as well. That really is a card that you can't really fault anywhere. So a speed with ball shoe, maybe a contested shot 3 or an off dribble shot 3 shoe, we will put on him. But in terms of his release, I'm happy with that. We will definitely be able to get that down in the not too distant future. And he feels fast. Look at these dribble moves. Jesus. He is going to be fantastic. Like I said, I've played against him once or twice in the 12-0 run to pick him up. But the opponent didn't really actually know how to use him that well. They didn't really do too much with him. He didn't cook me as much as I thought he would. But I definitely think I'm going to be able to cook with this card. He seems incredible. What's his off dribble 3? That's nice. That is a nice leaning animation. That's a nice leaning shot. And he's going to be hitting them at quite a high rate. I am fairly confident of it. As I say that, as I do make one, which is good because I've been bricking pretty much everything. But there we go. Catches a green light on the off dribble 3. Really nice dribble moves. Nice step back. Nice rhythm 3 that I'm going to brick, of course, because I'm talking too much. I'm bricking everything, but believe me, guys, his release is very nice. And like I said, I would compare it to Dr. J. Yeah, very, very impressive. Let's have a look at his fadeaway. Like I said, that's over a 90, which is really good. And that is a nice release as well. So inside, he's going to be an absolute animal. He's got great dunking package on him by the looks of it. And we are going to have a lot of fun with this card. And hopefully we're going to be pairing him up with Paul George as well. So we're going to have 2 cards in the backcourt with Hall of Fame defensive stopper as we come towards the end of the game. And these animations are so good. And he's not even completely badged out yet. As we saw, he's got 6 extra badge slots. And I think there are 6 other badges that I do want to put on him. So we put Limitless Range on him. We put 1 Brick Wall on him. But he also needs Dimer, Break Starter, Rim Protector, Bruiser, and the charge card. Might as well put that on him as well. Even though we rarely get charges, no harm in having it on him. So that's where we are at the moment. We have been outbid on Derrick Rose, which is frustrating because now we can't bid on another one. Our MT is being held hostage and we won't be able to touch another one of these, which is so frustrating because there's loads finishing in the next 15 minutes. So I imagine one of them might sneak through for 100k. But fingers crossed, I might just sit here and spam and try and get one of these to go through. But at this point in the game, I don't even know if spamming actually works. Who knows? This game is so broken. You just have to guess and think whether or not it's going to work or not. But there we go, guys. We've got Rudy Gay into the squad. And the end game squad is really taking shape now. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video as usual. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.